In fact, it's a PB for all three medalists. That is sensational.
Today, we'll be going through my predictions for the Olympic sprinting events. Upon looking at my picks, I noticed I got some against popular opinion, so make sure to watch till the end and give me your thoughts down on the comments. A lot of these athletes are having the seasons of their lives, so competition is very, very stiff. Now, without further ado, let's get into the predictions. For the men's 100-meter dash at 5th place, I got there Ferdinand Omanyala. I know he's currently world's number 2 in the 100, but we all know there's a trend growing with Omanyala where he's getting something like that Asafa disease, where they run great all season long, then choke at the bigger stages when against better competition. Now, at number 4, I have there Kung Fu Kenny Bednarek. I'm a really big Kung Fu Kenny fan, and I love that he's having the best season of his life thus far, but I just don't think it's enough yet to beat the people I have on my top 3. Now, for my bronze medalist, it's Oblique Seville. Oblique has been very consistent with his performances this season, with constant 9.8s in the 100. Plus, we've seen him go against stiff competition before and keep his composure. At the silver medal, I have the top one in world rankings, Kishani Thompson. Unless he relaxes way too much during the earlier rounds, I don't see how he's not getting a medal on this year's Olympics. The guy ran 9.77 looking super relaxed, so there's no saying what his full potential would look like. He's having the season of his life as he just blazed through the rankings. I would have him winning gold if it wasn't for one guy also looking like his best self this season. It is, of course, none other than Noah Lyles. Although he's only ranked number 4 in the 100, we all know better not to count Noah out. He is the most experienced out of the top contenders this year, and he's got a ton of confidence as a result. And we know just how much confidence plays a role in sprinting. Plus, with Kishani's lack of experience in the biggest of all stages, we don't know how that might affect him. Now on to the 200. Let's start this one with the most obvious pick for the gold medal. It'll be Noah once again. Noah knows this event by heart, plus he's having one of, if not the best season he's had yet. Now I know some of y'all are thinking there's going to be an upset somehow, but I say not just yet, maybe next Olympics. But I do have that guy you're thinking of winning the silver in Paris. Letsayla Tebogo is having the season of his life, having just recently broken the 300-meter world record, which does say a lot about how he'll perform in the 200. But then again, the 200 and the 300 are two separate races. After all, that's why I only got him at silver.
Truly astonishing performance.
Now, for the bronze. We have another guy having the best season of his racing career, Kung Fu Kenny. Like I said earlier, I'm a big Kenny fan. It's just unfortunate he has to go against those two above him that are also having their best seasons. But I do have Kenny in the podium nonetheless.
What it took to even get on the plane to get here, so really...
Now, for the people just short of getting into the podium, at 4th place is Ariane Knighton, and the defending 200-meter Olympic champion, Andre De Grasse at 5th. On to the 400. Competition in this event is really stiff, so I really had to do some deep research and ended up with this prediction. At 5th is Christopher Morales-Williams. Real consistent with the mid-44s and has youth on his side. Tremendous potential for this young buck. I was actually considering putting him at the podium, since the competition is real stiff, but I think it'll come down to experience in the event, so he falls to 5th place. At 4th place, it's Michael Norman. We all know what this guy can do, and in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he gets a place in the podium. It's just that he's been really shaky with his times. But then again, this guy is one full of surprises, so we never know. Now, for my podium picks for the bronze, I have there the Belgian, Alexander Doom. This guy came out of nowhere in the rankings, and has been really consistent with his mid to low 44s. I believe this guy's rise starts now. Now, for my gold and silver. It's really tough. I believe this could go either way. It's between Matt Hudson-Smith and Stephen Gardner. Matt Hudson-Smith had just recently dropped a monster time of 43.74, and Stephen Gardner hasn't really dipped under the 44 mark, but is staying around that mid to low 44 range as of late, and we know he shows out on the big stages. So, just for the sake of having placements, I'm betting on the defending Olympic champ to get the gold again, and putting Matt on for silver. But then again, this is really tight, so I wouldn't be that surprised to see either of them get gold.